Hello there. Chapter 2. Wow. Someone's revenge. Alright. Not too sure about that font, but it's somebody's revenge. It's fine. As you will recall in our last chapter, you just foiled the Syrians' fiendish plot to rule the galaxy by using the Star Generator as their weapon of destruction. You became a hero by saving countless lives and returning the Star Generator technology to safe hands. Life was beautiful. Thanks for the host. Okay. Great. Enter. Apparently I get to actually choose how quickly this goes by, so that's nice. Heroes come and go, and people soon forget. Thanks for the second host. Your celebrated herodom slowly fades, leaving you, once again, a janitor. Yeah, I mean, I got a golden mop, so I was already just a janitor back then, but alright. The promotion to head janitor was no consolation, especially since you're the only member of the janitorial staff. Yeah, I did think... I did probably comment on that last time, because, like, he was somehow the only janitor on a giant starship. It seems very unlikely. Anyway, nor was the transfer to Orbital Station 4. Okay, great, so he got transferred. Sweating like a pork beast in a pressure suit while relocating space debris in zero gravity just wasn't your idea of a good time. Life sucks. Again. Alright. Place. Xenon Orbital Station 4. Alright, I'll just leave the name this time. There. Orbital Station 4 is one of many orbiting Xenon, your home planet. It is a transfer point for travelers seeking transportation to the various planets in the Ernon system. As we begin this chapter of our story, we find you, Roger Wilco, ace janitor, doing what you do best. Sweeping. And seemingly glitching around. A beep emanates from your wristwatch. Okay, I mean, not sure how I'd be able to look at his wristwatch in a spacesuit, in a spacesuit, but good luck with that. You release your grip from the broom. Oh, on the broom. And bye-bye broom. Alright, that was a mistake. The broom floats away, never to be used again. Not sure if the broom would float away, because, I mean, it might. But then it will also float away inside the space station, because artificial gravity isn't really a thing. But either way, I guess it floats away. Alright. That makes the third one this week. Where's he getting all those brooms from? Wait till your boss finds out. Okay, so I'm walking around. That's lovely. Means I can save now. But yeah, apparently he wears a wristwatch over his spacesuit. Very interesting. I don't know what to do here. No clue what any of those buttons would do. So I'll just press F10. Do I wear a wristwatch over my spacesuit? No, not usually. Do you? I don't know how to press the buttons. Or, well, I guess I need to type out which button to press. For some reason, I expected it to have the same mouse cursor type interface that it had last time I was able to press buttons like this, but alright. How am I supposed to press a button? H? Okay, fine. So just type in the letter and press enter. Alright. Your horoscope for today. Keep up the good work. Today could bring that big promotion you think you deserve. Don't take any wooden buckazoids. Okay? I wasn't aware that buckazoids are wooden, but maybe that's just a figure of speech. No, double C. Just one C. Roger Wilco, get in here on the double. Got a mess to clean up in the shuttle, which just returned. Oh, that's gonna be fun. One of the passengers got space sick. Yeah, I figured. Besides, whatever that was. Should have been done out there a while ago or something. Whatever. With that, the image disappears. Alright. Well, how would you take wooden nickels? Wouldn't you just notice that it's wooden? Because it seems fairly obvious to notice something like that. Okay, so when I talk to that guy again, since you have no messages waiting, there is no response. Alright. Okay, time and temperature. Minus 47 degrees Celsius. That's a bit chilly, but could be worse. So where is the door? I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Am I just gonna fly off the space station if I go that way? Due to an obvious lack of common sense, you've stepped off the edge, lost your magnetic grip of the ship, and drifted to your death. Yep. Alright. Yeah, that was a very expected death. Still trying to look for the door. You're working outside Xenon Orbital Station 4. This area hasn't been completed yet. You've been sent out here to remove construction debris and space dust. Okay, so I will need to go back here, I guess. So I might need to find a broom. We'll see about that. But yeah, where's the door? I'm so expecting it to be at the bottom of the screen, but so far, I don't know where it would be. Not sure what I need to do with the watch. Like, what would I be missing with the watch? Oh, did I get another message? Apparently I did. Alright. Okay. Besides, you should have been done out here an hour ago. Gonna move on. So, that's the end of the message that I missed last time. Great. Okay, so not sure why I had to check that twice. Or, right. I stepped off the edge after having done that. Yeah, right. Forgot about that. So I'll check the other ones too. There and there. Okay, 11:26. Sure. Why not? There. Alright, gotta save in case I decide to wander off again. I just forgot that I kind of lost that progress. So still don't know where that door is. Has to be somewhere. Can I walk up the walls? Oh, I can. Great. I should have known. Yeah, -47 is not that bad. But, well, stand by for decontamination. It's been a while since I learned in school what like average temperature of space is. So, can't quite remember what it was. But yeah, walking up the walls because magnetic spacesuit. Alright. This is the airlock chamber. From here, you can gain extra vehicular access. Spare suits hang on the back wall. Some lockers are mounted on the side wall. Alright, does he have a locker? We'll need to get closer. Alright. Apparently he does. Okay. Bravely peer into the locker and find a Rubik's puzzle. Well, a Rubik's Cube, but... well, I guess... trademarks and stuff. And your athletics porter. Not sure what that is, but I guess I'll try and pick them up. Okay, need to change suits first. Alright. Okay. So. Oh. Not sure why he'd have one of those. Isn't that something you wear, for specific types of sports? Usually ones that involve, like, objects being flung at high velocities that could cause certain injuries. There. Beautiful suit. Alright, so. There, got that, and got that. Great. Yeah, I guess it's going to be relevant later, but I'm starting to wonder why he needs one on a space station. What kind of activities are they doing on here? About time you got in here, Roger Wilco. Head for the shuttle bay on the dot. I'm warning you, you're on your last leg around here, bud. One more screw up and you're history. Okay, well, they're really not showing him any amount of, well, additional respect for him saving everyone, but I guess the introduction section was supposed to bear me for that. Alright. He then orders the transportation officer to send you directly into the shuttle bay. And nowhere else until the job has been completed. Great. I mean, I haven't actually completed the job out there, but it's gonna be great. Is this transportation pad or something? I'll just assume this is where I'm supposed to go. Haven't looked around. I'll do that. You're in the transportation control room of the orbital station. The room is abuzz with activity as technicians monitor XOS-4 operations. I guess seen on orbital station 4 operations. A pneumatic transportation tube is accessible from the walkway. Alright. I mean, sure, I'll check the locker again, but I don't remember him saying anything about a third item. Just the totally not a Rubik's Cube and the jockstrap, I believe. But we'll check again. Okay. You bravely peer into the locker to find empty. You can only wonder what left behind such foul fragrance. Well, probably the stuff I removed earlier. So yeah, got all the items. Because the game specifically said it's empty. Maybe there's another locker or something, but I'm not aware of one. The chief's not happy with you, Roger Wilco, the man says. You'd better get over to the shuttle bay soon. By the way, you still owe me 20 buckazoids. You'd best cough it up soon. Reading skills today. Yeah. I don't know where to get that item you're talking about, but doesn't seem to be in the locker. Well, I don't think he's going to be too happy about that. But I guess I could borrow them from someone else to pay back this one. I mean, I remember some things I did when I was 6, just not most things. Okay. You're in the orbital station's shuttle bay. A shuttle, fresh from passenger drop-off on Xenon, is refueling for its next trip. A pneumatic transport tube is accessible from the walkway. Yep, it's the thing I arrived through. Our refueler replenishes the shuttle's supply. Well, I hope it's not going to blow up. You enter the shuttle and start sniffing around for the mess you must clean. Well, I wouldn't recommend sniffing around for it, but I'm sure you'll find it soon enough. Also, getting sick in space, that would probably be horrible. Hey, what be your favorite curse word or something? Okay. Kinda missed that. Yeah, favorite expletive. Alright. Your protest is cut short as 2 interstellar ruffians proceed to dump you unconscious. Everything fades. Time passes. the time delay is rather convenient sometimes. More time passes. But yeah, since the stream is actually on a delay, I get to read stuff. A strange dream turns into the realization that you're being shaken and talked to by a voice unfamiliar to you. A dull ache triggers a distant memory of whatever that was. Alright, I probably need to change speed settings. Upon awakening from your forced rest, it becomes quite apparent that you aren't in Kansas or Xenon anymore. You find that you're being... Yep, I'm changing speed settings. Alright. Great. There. I am redoing this, because I do want to know what's going on, but I want to change speed settings. So, speed. Slow, please. Not that slow. Did not expect that to be the thing. I guess the game is now super slow in general. Not just the speech. Alright, did not know that that's how it works. Fine. I'll just try and read faster. Alright. Yes, I'll do that. Alright. But yeah, I'm missing like half the dialogue in this game so far because I'm just spoiled for all the games that don't automatically switch. And I prefer not to just mumble incoherently without like really trying to understand what's going on. So if I try and read as quickly and incoherently as possible, then I might be able to keep up, but otherwise, we'll see. Alright. So... yeah, well... it is a problem now, though. At least with my reading speed. Alright, so... already read all of that. I'll talk to that guy again. Okay, there. So... I guess the old dialogue parts were either visible for longer, or people just had way better reading speeds, or people didn't ever try to read them out loud. Because I can read quicker without reading out loud, but probably a good idea to read them out loud, because that way people who can't currently watch the video part of the stream can still follow along to some extent. So, either way, there. Time to try that again. Alright, rolling up to the spaceship. You enter the shuttle and start sniffing around for the mess you must clean. You're surprised to find that the shuttle is not empty. There are two extremely ugly suckers walking towards you. Hey, what the? Your favorite expletive here. Alright. How? Whack. Or twack. Think? Thud? Alright. Your protest is cut short as two interstellar ruffians proceed to thump you unconscious. Everything fades. Time passes. More time passes. A strange dream turns into the realization that you are being shaken and talked to by a voice unfamiliar to you. A dull ache triggers a distant memory of a scuffle in which you were the focal point. Alright. Upon awakening from your forced rest, it becomes quite apparent that you aren't in Kansas, City anymore. Alright. To find that you're being held upright under physical restraint from both sides by, well, whatever that was. And I've lost track of what I'm doing again. Why is this so fast? I'm just really slow at reading today. Sorry about that. Alright. But yeah, my reading skills are horrible right now. Yes, I need to talk faster, I know. Alright. So, quick reading skills. I'll skip through the part I've already read. Yes, yes, yes. Great. Alright. Time passes, more time passes. We get the message, yes. Okay. You find that you're being held upright and under physical restraint from both sides by, you guess, the galactic goons you met on the shuttle. As you try to struggle free, you notice that your hands are tied behind your back. As the eyes dial into focus, you make out an oddly disfigured being seated before you. There. Now I've finally got all of the stuff. A sagging mass of flesh that appears to have been human at one time, tubes and wires extended from its body, leading to machines which keep him alive. Suddenly, his visage stirs and he begins to speak. Okay. What does he say? I'm waiting. Well, did we have a nice nap? I thought we would have to resort to drastic measures to wake you. Oh well. Alright. I don't think I want to know what drastic measures he's talking about. Welcome to my humble fortress, Roger Wilco. The name's Vohaul. Sludge Vohaul. Alright. I was the genius behind the star generator when it was still in the concept stages. Oh, good for you. It was to be my ultimate war weapon until some sissy pants scientist decided it would be better used saving lives rather than destroying them. What a waste of technology. Excuse me if I sound bitter. You sure do. Anyway, you wrote my Zarian operation. I was going to use the star generator to make Xenon pay for what they did to me. They were going to know my wrath in a big way. You somehow managed to change all that. Oh, I suppose I should have known better than to use those mental midget Zarians. Well, he's really not being respectful to anyone at this point. That's not the point, however. You're responsible and you shall pay. Besides, I have another plan, and you'll not be around to foil it. Great. Looking forward to it. I've devised a plan so horrible, so frightening, so diabolical, that no one will be able to stop me. Observe my latest creation. A guy in a suit. Alright. I intend to infest your planet with thousands of these genetically engineered door-to-door life insurance salesmen. Great. I will at last reap sweet revenge from the scientific community that mocked me. Yes, that is the best way to torture everyone. I mean, I've never actually seen a door-to-door security salesman, but my plan was to kill you, but I've had a chance A change of heart. Ha ha ha. Get it? He peers down at the hoses protruding from his chest and connected to the life support system. Forgive me, I'm a kidder. Yeah, he's a huge jokester. I've decided I would get much more enjoyment watching you suffer. My associates will escort you to the surface of Labion, where you will perform many painful hours of manual labor in my mines. Seeing you. An injection renders you unconscious. Your drugged carcass is loaded onto a shuttle. Upon reviving you, you look through the viewing port to see Vohaul's massive asteroid fortress getting smaller. Alright. There's the tiny shuttle. I mean, I know that those types of people were a thing at some point, I've just never seen them here. Maybe they're still a thing in other parts of the world. After touching down on a giant landing platform, you are ushered to a hovercraft, waiting to transport you to the mining site. Utter despair sets in. Well, I guess there are still people trying to sell stuff door to door, just not over here. Just saving in case there's some random thing that's going to kill me, because it happens. Can I walk around here? No, I can't. So I guess I'll just be on this hovercraft for a while. Might turn up the speed if this takes ages. We'll see. Not sure if there's anything I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't think I can type anything. Nope. And I can't walk, so. Well, over here there are still people who try and, collect donations and stuff door to door. But otherwise, not much selling going on. Uh-oh. Oh, great. I suppose we're out of fuel. Way to go, Gorf. No, I don't know what a Gorf is, but alright. Don't blame me. It was your turn to fill up. You're always forgetting to do it. Wait till the master finds out. You're in big trouble. Hey, don't talk to me that way, you slime bucket. I filled it last time, Dip. The argument between the two guards is cut short as gravity reasserts itself. Well, gravity took a while to do that. Crash. Good thing that Gort broke your fall. He doesn't look too happy about it, though. Alright, so he's the only one who survived. Practical. It's very convenient. Oh, yes, I've been done with Police Quest 1 for a while. I've streamed several other games since. But yeah. You seem to be in a rather exotic forest. The growth here is unlike anything you're used to. On the ground lies the wreckage of the hovercraft you crashed in. Nearby are the bodies of your former captors. Alright. I think I'll turn up the speed again. There. That's better for walking around. I just hope there's not going to be a long exposition segment again. And what just happened? Ah, you fall to the bottom of a concealed pit. You might have survived the fall had you not come into contact with several 30-centimeter long spikes planted vertically along the bottom of the pit. Ouch. Alright. Another senseless tragedy can help prevent this. But yes, on lobotomies for adventure game designers, thank you for playing Space Quest 2. Roger Wilco, you've been most entertaining. Great. Alright. I think I've still got speed on slow. Yes. Foliage here is much too dense for you to pass through. Alright. Yeah. I'll probably die quite a bit in this game. Alright. So... new body. There. You search the grotesque body and find a small, thin magnetic card. It looks like a key card. You seem to recall seeing one somewhere in the past. Uh-huh. So do I. Fine. I think I spelled it correctly. Alright. Search craft. Everything inside is twisted and bent. You do notice a button with a flashing light next to it. It seems to be emitting a high-pitched beep. Okay. You press the button, the light goes dark, and you no longer notice the high-pitched beep. Much better. Alright. I guess that got me a point. So that's good. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure your parents were slightly confused about the 6-year-old asking about lobotomies, but yes. Well, spelling stuff is sometimes difficult. Foliage here is much too dense for you to pass through. Alright. But yeah, my main spelling issue in these games is having a keyboard that is a different language than the game expects it to be. Suddenly, from somewhere to the east, you hear twang, followed by a high-pitched shriek. But yes, having a different keyboard layout than the game expects is slightly difficult at times, but it's alright. Foliage here is much too dense. Alright, so can't go that way. You hear something. It sounds not unlike the hovercraft you wrecked in. Great. You're standing at the edge of an eerie swamp. You can hear the croaks and moans of swamp life, none of which you're eager to encounter. Great. Backing off. Haven't looked around here, I think. You're in a strange looking stand of woods. Alright. I'll see if I can walk the other way. apparently I can. This is another clearing in the otherwise heavily wooded area of the forest. There is a plateau near the back. Yes, and I am on that plateau. What is this, though? Ah. It's like the other areas, only raised a little. A mailbox sits up there. Okay, so it's a mailbox. Alright. So... doesn't seem to be the correct action in this case, so I can't open it. Alright. Do I need to send a letter later on? I guess I might. I survived. Thanks to some fancy footwork, you're now picking yourself up off the ground after barely surviving a fall down a small cliff. Well, I mean, that paid off. I wasn't sure it was going to be able to survive that, but I didn't want to go the long way around. Yeah. Inventory. I have an order form, a supporter, a puzzle, and a dialect translator. But yes, I was definitely hoping that fall wouldn't be lethal. And in this case, I was correct. Okay. Well, I'll figure it out later. And I think I may be dead now. Yep. Looks like it. Alright. Good. You've succeeded in establishing contact with one of this planet's life forms. And it looks like you'll get to examine it up close and personal. The giant root-looking thing is giving you a guided tour of its digestive system. How lovely. What you experience next is too horrible to describe. Let's just say that you die as a result. You are dead. Trust me. It may please you to know that during the night, you didn't digest well. For a while, gastric distress made it extremely unpopular with the other root monsters. Right. Way to go, Wingnut! Once again, you've demonstrated your inability to sustain life. You quickly glance around the room to see if anyone saw you blow it. Well, nope. Nobody saw me here. Thank you for playing Space Quest. Alright. You've been swell to watch. Have a nice day. But yeah, that's very nice to know. Is it just going to stay on the screen? I guess it will. But yeah, nobody saw that. Okay. So... why do you need extra coffee? Or is it another... you're going to be able to grow a coffee plant and let it mature enough to actually produce coffee joke? Because... well, yeah, it is going to take me a while to figure out what I'm supposed to do in this place. Yeah, well, there's lots of beanstalks. Oh, is that creature this game's beanstalk? Fair enough. But yeah, good question. Why do you need an extra beer? Can't say I have any experience with beer. So. Okay, great. So, this creature is my beanstalk. I can't wait. Nope. Alright. That's not what to do. Wait. No, right? Really now? Really now? This creature is a big labyrinth. And yes, I am Austrian. And no, I still don't drink beer. So... Dang it, I should have saved. But yeah, lowering the game speed definitely helped with that. No, I am not Dutch. Yep, that's too close. Yeah, beer is culturally very popular in my country. But that does not mean I personally drink it. So, there. Not changing game speed, but actually reloading. There. Overwriting this save. But yeah, like, sure, alcohol in general is rather important to lots of people over here. Not just beer, also wine. Like, there's a whole sort of culture around it and everything. But that does not mean that everyone drinks. I'm an exception. And yes, I have definitely reached legal drinking age. So, it's not that. Alright. There. Yeah, I'm sure your coffee plant has already started sprouting. It's been a while already. Yeah. Drinking age, it depends on which part of the country you're in. I think the lowest drinking age is 16. And highest, probably 18? And yeah, I think it depends on which part of the country you're in. So, yeah. It's not just one overall age. And it's also not for all types of alcohol. So, like, you may be allowed to drink some types, but not all types at 16, stuff like that. So, it's not the same as in the US, for example. Okay. There. But yeah, like, I think beer and wine are classified as, like, the lower level of alcohol, so they're less restricted than the other types. So, like, the higher percentages. well, I don't have a lot of experience with that sort of thing, because so far I've bought alcohol once in my life, and that was not for myself. And no, I did not buy it for someone who was not of drinking age, because I would not actually do that. I'm not going to be responsible for giving people alcohol when they're possibly way too young to, well, from a brain development standpoint, to be able and, well, get past that experience intact. As far as I know, well, especially if you drink yourself into a coma, that can cause damage. So, yeah. I do not support that sort of thing. You're in another clearing in the forest. This one seems to be occupied by type of growth that you're not familiar with. Alright. Nothing said about the giant berry shrub thing. But yeah, I'd say there's a good reason drinking age is limited. I mean, sure, there's a difference between drinking one glass of something and drinking an entire bottle of something. Unless it's a very small bottle, I guess. But either way, sure, there's a difference, but I'd say kids are more likely to go to the extreme of something. The foliage here is much too dense for you to pass through. So, yeah. Like, as a kid, I, for example, used to do stuff like stay up and binge watch stuff all the time. To the point where, I barely got any sleep. But I've grown out of that habit. So, I'd say kids are more prone to doing stuff in more extreme ways. But of course, that doesn't count for everyone. But yeah, I've definitely had times where, like, in an entire week, I got maybe 3 nights of sleep. And those were like 6 hours each. So, clearly nowhere near getting enough sleep. Do I need the berries or something? Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. It appears to be some kind of overdeveloped root. There is a pulsating growth near the middle, which is connected to several meters of root-like appendages. Well, I also did quite a bit of makeup. Don't do nearly as much anymore, just because it's very time-consuming. So. And only sleeping 1 hour at a time does not sound healthy. So, maybe look into that if it's not something you're doing voluntarily. So, yeah, maybe get that checked out, because that does not sound normal to any extent. Like, that's not what human bodies are usually supposed to function like. So, yeah, does not sound good. And I binge watched shows mostly. One of the shows I used to binge watch was Doctor Who. I binge watched all of the original series of Star Trek in like a week or two. well, lots of other shows. But as I said, mainly shows, because lots of episodes. All the bushes look the same, except for one at the far end, which has small berries growing on it. Okay. Snag some of the odoriferous? I have no clue what that word means, but you snag some of the red berries. Okay, I do have berries now. That's good. I'm not approaching anyone telling them how to wear their makeup. But yeah. I did wear way more makeup, and it's more of a way of self-expression for me. And in my case, it also meant that I was kind of hiding behind makeup, which was not the most healthy stance. Yeah. I still do wear makeup when I feel like it. But most of the time I can't be bothered because it takes a lot of time and effort. I mean, you're basically painting your face, so. Obviously that's going to take a bit. But yeah, I've never actually seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But I'm still planning on watching it at some point. So, no spoilers. Well, I mean, yeah, it was kind of weird. But makeup can help with being self-conscious, so that's nice. Well, not help as in make you not feel self-conscious at all anymore, but more like a temporary thing. Yeah, as I said, it's basically just an art style. So, yeah. Takes time and dedication and more effort than I'm willing to put into what I wear to, like, go to the supermarket. But I'm definitely not anti-makeup. Just saying that's probably better to have more of a healthier relationship with it than I did in my teenage years. Well, early teenage years. And for the record, I am no longer a teenager. Alright. I've gotten pretty far already. I mean, I get that I'm still fairly young, yes. I am aware of that. So yeah, I'd say if you're using makeup as a way of, like, trying to hide behind it, it's maybe something you should change. Because being so unhappy that you are trying to constantly hide your face is maybe not the best way to live your life. It's also very time consuming. It's just very impractical. At that point, you might as well just get a Halloween mask instead. But I don't think I'll ever be anti-makeup. Because it's just fun. Just really depends on, well, whether or not you're using it because you want to, or because you feel you just need to in order to be allowed to exist. But yeah, sure, I was unhappy. I mean, how many people are completely happy with themselves throughout every single moment of their lives while being a teenager? Wouldn't say I was extremely unhappy, but I was definitely self-conscious and everything. Alright, so there. Made it past the beanstalk twice. I mean, people who express themselves using makeup, I totally support that. I also really enjoy doing like special effects type makeup, but I don't have a lot of experience with it. I just enjoy doing it. But if makeup is holding you back, then it's not the best. And back to normal walking speed. Now that I've gotten my berries that are completely useless so far, because I don't know who would want them. Of course there's a tiny creature hanging upside down. You're in another area of the forest. The growth seems to be getting heavier here. Okay, you're not going to comment on the creature? Really? Apparently not. Yes. You see before you a tree. Great. The little creature caught in the snare has thick-looking pinkish skin. Okay, I don't know how he's judging skin thickness, but alright. It looks to be less than a meter tall. He doesn't seem too thrilled with its predicament. Well, who's thrilled about being caught in the snare? I wasn't addicted to it. It was more that I felt like I felt unhappy with especially having skin issues. Just the typical stuff, acne, dry skin, that sort of thing. And yeah, I was very unhappy about that. And makeup didn't fix it, it just made it worse. Which meant needing more makeup, which meant spending like an hour every day just painting my face to try and look like I don't have typical teenage skin issues. So yeah, I spent quite a bit of my life on that. But, well, I still have skin issues. And at this point, well, I usually don't bother, but I sometimes still wear makeup because it is fun. But yeah, at this point, I'm not pretending to not have skin issues. So, okay. Bye-bye, tiny creature. Before disappearing through a tiny hole in the brush, the little creature gives you a long glance. Okay, great. I don't think you know exactly what I looked like, but I mean, you can probably imagine. I definitely didn't have the worst acne, but I just wasn't too happy with it. But yeah, like, I'm not saying I had it really bad. There are definitely people who have way worse skin issues than I do. Mine are just more on the mildly annoying side. I mean, one of the other reasons I wore makeup was also to, like, just boost my confidence because let's just say I wasn't too popular with my peers. Yeah, wasn't the happiest time of life, but it also wasn't the worst thing ever. I got through it just fine. Yeah, I definitely say that judging people for wearing makeup is something that you shouldn't really do, because there's probably a reason. Either it's because the person just enjoys it, or just because they want to hide behind it, and taking that away from them won't fix anything. So yeah, I'd say just let people do their thing. What am I going to do with the mailbox? I do have an order form. This is an order form you remove from a magazine for a free Glabion Terror Beast mating whistle. It's ready to be mailed. Great. Drop the order form into the box. Right. Mailbox hums and buzzes for a while. Then an object of some sort drops into the tray at the base of the box. The machine goes silent. Well, that was quick. Okay. Tray is actually a small indentation in the lower part of the machine. It's currently bearing what looks to be a whistle. Alright. Wait. Nope. Alright. I was just bad at typing, but I was going to spell it correctly. That's great. There. Yes, random forest mailbox, which delivers mail instantly both ways. So. Really? How would this have any impact on the rest of the series? And I mean, I still wouldn't say I'm too popular in general IRL, but that's also just not the kind of person I am. But yes, back then I was actively unpopular in some circumstances. What is the purpose of that whistle? I don't think it's going to be well, it's a mating whistle. So I have my concerns with it. As in, like, people showing their dislike because of me being so unpopular. As in, would have probably preferred to just, well, be ignored, but, well, I didn't really get the chance lots of the time. Yeah, like, some kids are jerks, just the way it is. You're standing in a dark and damp portion of the forest. There's some very large mushroom-like growths here. I don't think I can pick those, but I'll try. Ambitious, aren't we? Yep. These things are heavy and well-rooted, and would most likely tear you a new one. Well, that's great. I mean, I've gotten past my beanstalk moment already, and I hope that was the only one. So, we'll see. Well, no. Just commons mainly, I'd say. Yeah. Kansai was treated very nicely by some of my classmates. But, yep, exactly. I mean, I wouldn't call it full-on bullying, but that's mainly because bullying is more constant, I'd say, by definition. And in my case, it was more sporadic. Yeah. And the creature is back. I saw that. Is that an Easter egg? Because it disappeared again. Yeah, in my case, I was just too opinionated. So, yeah. People did not like that. Teachers and students alike. Yes, I am trying to watch the pit. Even if I'm very forgetful. I do try my best. Yes, true. I got pretty close to stepping into it again. So, thanks for reminding me of it, but yeah. But yeah, I did hang out with some of the people who also weren't too popular. But, well, it's not necessarily the best thing to bond over. Oh, the fella in the disc? No. The one lying outside? Yes. And the hover disc itself? Yes. True, I accidentally switched off sound. Sorry for that. I don't know how I did that. Sound on, please. Thank you. But no, I didn't turn it off on purpose. But yeah, just from my experience, some of the friendships I made solely because of, well, also being unpopular weren't the best friendships. Body. Search the grotesque body and find nothing. Yes, I know. I did not search the body in the hovercraft. Should have done that. But oh well. Yes, I did search the other body already. I found a keycard. Or did I lose that somehow? Oh, I didn't pick it up, I think. Right. Right. Forgot about that. Yeah, sure, I made some friends, but most of my school friendships aren't really part of my life anymore. Like, I might still message people every now and then, but other than that, not in very close contact with most people. So, there. Now I've got it. Yes. I do keep forgetting that the game doesn't pick stuff up when I've searched someone and the game has pointed out that I found something, I somehow still assume that I picked up that thing. It doesn't always work that way in this game. I guess it's more of a thing in the later games. Yeah, exactly. Would have been way too convenient. So, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the keycard. And I do think I probably still got some areas that I've not even found yet. Okay, so this is where I found the creature. I still don't know if that did anything. I can't remember if I got any points for that. Either way, the creature has already disappeared. I'll still try and look around to see if there's anything I missed. Well, mainly a walkway. But we'll see. Nope. Can I walk behind the tree? Apparently I can. Great. Is this somewhere I can walk? No. I mean, I'd say most of my friends aren't at an age where they're going to get married anytime soon. So, it's not much of a concern yet. Most people I know are currently busy with uni, which, well, I am too. Nice one. I guess that's a tactic. So, I'm sure there's at least some other area I haven't found yet. So, trying to find it. We'll see if I have any luck with that. Okay, so I think I've done everything with the mailbox. Unless there's going to be another thing I have to order. Still not looking forward to using a mating whistle. It's going to give some animal the wrong ideas. So, probably going to be weird. We'll see. Well, yeah, especially the getting cats part. They'll probably save a lot of money by having lots and lots of pets. That's the way to go. Seem to have kicked one of these strange little spores. Uh-oh. And I'm dead. Alright, those were a death trap. Good to know. Your kick caused some spores to open and spray fine powder into the air. As a result, you're paralyzed from head to toe, unable to move a single muscle. So, dying. Because, well, if it's literally unable to move a single muscle, the heart's a muscle too. And your lungs kind of rely on muscles. So, I don't know if he's going to survive this. And if he does, I'm going to be very skeptical. Yes, this game has the same voice actors for some reason. And somehow they all sound the same. Don't know why. Yeah, I figured I'm not dead because I haven't gotten the "you're dead" message yet. Can't walk. Due to paralysis, you are only capable of displacing air. Well, displacing air as in, like, taking up space. Because, as I said, your heart is also a muscle. So, if that's paralyzed, you're gonna be in trouble. Fortunately, the paralysis wears off, and you seem to be back to normal. I guess it wasn't long enough to die from lack of air, but it reminded me of the wizard creature from last time. Why is the creature back there? Does that mean I have to go through that again? I really hope not. Because if I remember correctly, there was not a way to walk from back there, so. But yeah, last time I had something similar to that was with King's Quest 1, the sorcerer. He paralyzes you, and I did not get attacked by anything last time, and I think it only happened to me once, so. No, I have not played any Heroes Quest games. Are they also Sierra? Because it sounds like they would be. He was picking berries and running over to the side. I saw that. Thanks for follow. So yeah, I guess running over that way. Yeah, I guess I'll add Heroes Quest to my list of Sierra games that I'm playing. Well, I mean, add the Heroes Quest games, if they're on Steam. I hope they are. We'll see. But yes, I'll look into it. Alright. And I'm caught. And the speed setting is wrong. We'll see if I can do this in one go. I'm not going to read chat for a second because I'm rather focused on this. Okay. Got past that part. Alright. Almost there. I did it! Alright. So, yes, I already got the berries, but I'm trying to walk the same way that the creature did. So that's why I walked back here. Because I'm pretty sure it ran this exact way. And no, I cannot go there. Why are you asking about my keyboard? Just out of curiosity, because yes, it's loud. I get that. It's kind of difficult to filter out keyboard sounds with a mechanical keyboard, or at least with a louder keyboard. I used to have a quieter keyboard. Yes, I can't walk that way. Yes, it makes the best sounds. Can't quite remember which one it is. I think it's like it's some Razer keyboard, but I can't remember what the model name was. Sorry about that. I can look it up and put it in my what's it called? My specs list thing. Yeah. I do know I have a loud keyboard. It is a Razer keyboard. I just can't quite remember which one it is. Well, I can't say I'm that knowledgeable when it comes to... I think it's that one, yes. Yes. I do think it's that one. Well, I'm glad you like the keyboard sounds. Yeah, I guess the spores could be handy with the tiny creature, but I wouldn't know how to use them. Or maybe I could use them as a trap? That could be a thing. We'll see. Hello, how are you doing? Okay, so the point was to see what he was doing. Fine. Well, we'll see. Had I already gotten stuck in the spores here? I sound like I'm from London. Well, I'm not. But thank you. But yeah, I'm definitely not from London. But I've been there several times. If you've read my About Me section, you might already know that I've never actually lived in an English-speaking country. But I've been on vacation there. Yep, exactly. I do have a weird accent. I am aware of that. I basically have all the accents, but the one that you'd expect me to have based on where I grew up. So, I have a mixture of accents. So, yes. I do find it rather entertaining to hear about all the accents I may or may not have. Because I can't say I can keep track of them, but I've heard practically every description from, like, Australian to Irish, Scottish, well, Welsh, I think. Several different areas in the US. British. So, I've heard all the descriptions. Okay, well, alright. Yeah, I can definitely say I don't have a typical accent. And my accent does tend to confuse people. Yes. Well, I mean, you can try and guess where I'm from, if you haven't already heard. Because, well, it's just kind of a tradition on my channel. But yeah, I can definitely tell you my accent is not that typical, because I tried my best to not get the typical accent. So, yeah. No, not Sweden. No, also not Belgian. I am not Swedish or Belgian. But I'd say it's close enough language-wise already. So, it's not completely wrong. No, not Norway. Not Vietnam. No. Also, not from the Netherlands, but I do spend quite a bit of time there. So. But I wouldn't say I have an accent that's specific to that area either. But yes, exactly, part-time. Like, my vacation setup that you can see in my channel info area is in the Netherlands. But yes, I am Austrian. I don't think I mentioned, like, very recently in this stream that my native language is Austrian. Well, German. Austrian German. It's not quite the same as Germany German. So. That's like saying British English and US English are completely identical. I mean, they're not even just the same depending on which area you're in. No, it's not Germany, it's Austria. But depending on which part of history you look at, they might be part of the same place, but yeah, they're not. Very much two different places. But yeah. And I doubt that. I do not think you're currently wearing food in your pants. But I could be wrong. So. But yes, the thing is, since I have all the accents, I don't exclusively just use British English or American English vocabulary, which is confusing even to myself. But yeah. Yes, I do believe it's the DOS version. Alright, so I guess I'll try and use the berries to create a trap for the tiny creature that I freed earlier. Keycard, absolutely no clue where I'd use that. I guess maybe in the hovercraft, but otherwise I haven't found anything. I still don't know what the mushrooms are for. Dialect translator. I haven't really spoken to anything. Swiss English? I don't know what Swiss English is. Not sure what that quote is supposed to mean, but alright. Yeah, I've never really heard of Swiss English. Do Swiss people have a very specific way of speaking English or something? Or do they also have a weird mixture? Because possible. Okay. Well, fair enough, I guess. But I would not say I speak Swiss English. I don't speak Swiss German either, or Swiss French. So, it's not really my thing. But yeah. Either way. My English accent is not really one that most people would end up with in, well, a non-English speaking country, I'd say. Because I basically tried to get rid of my German accent while speaking English, so I ended up with all the other accents instead. Which I don't mind, but definitely confuses people quite a bit. Especially since my accent changes even within the same sentence. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. And yes, I do get focused on talking about random things. Yes. It is something that happens. So, yeah, I did watch the creature pick the berries earlier. I do know it picked berries. I saw where it ran off to. And the spores paralyze people, so. My guess is building a trap with that, but I wouldn't know how to. Did he do something with the berries? Oh, okay. Not sure if he was eating them or just running off with them. I just remember him running off. So, I'll watch it again. Yeah, just running off with them. Just as I remembered. So, I mean, I did see where he ran off to with the berries to look at him. Alright. I'll do it again, I guess. To the swamp. I don't know what would be relevant about the swamp, but I guess maybe he lives there. But sure, I'll walk back there again. I don't know if there's anything different about him while he runs off. Like, does he have berry juice on his face or something? Blueberries? Not sure which ones you mean. Yeah, to the swamp. I'll do that. I'll just try all the things. I hear like 10 dogs outside. Slightly confused. There might be just a giant pack of dogs being walked by one person or something. I don't think my mic's picking it up, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, he runs off. What he does. So now I'll go over to the swamp. He didn't look any different. So I'll just go and look for him. But yeah, it sounded like at least 10 dogs are having like a karaoke party outside. Howling and barking and barking and howling. Don't know what's going on, but I mean, have fun out there, I guess. Oh, there he is. Alright. And running into the water. There. Overwriting this save. I haven't eaten the berries, but I'll see what happens if I walk into the water. Yuck. Okay. Great. Don't see the creature anymore. I'm guessing he might have eaten the berries. And am I dead? I'm probably dead. You feel something slimy clamp down on your leg and pull you beneath the surface. You struggle in vain to free yourself. Fortunately, your desire to breathe results in the intake of a large quantity of swamp water. If the lack of oxygen hadn't killed you, the taste of the putrid water would have. Great. Well, that was quick. You're dead. Well, next time. I had it right the first time. Well, it looked like it was doing something with the berries. What if I go this way? No. Okay. Can't do that. Walking back. What about this side of the tree? Still leads to the exact same area. As expected, but I mean, yep, the creature's back. Great. So, I'll see what to do with the berries. You get them near your mouth and notice the pungent scent. Wisely, you change your mind. Okay. The strange red berries pack a very pungent aroma. Okay. Well, how would you like to do that? I think I mentioned something about berry juice. So, I guess getting covered in berry juice. Question is, how do I do that? Like, which command? Nope. Not how to do it. Yeah, I'm solving puzzles without even noticing. Happens all the time. But yeah, like I don't have perfect memory of everything I've said. Because especially with how much I talk during streams nowadays, that would be a lot to remember. And hello, how are you doing? But yes, just having perfect memory of all my streams would take up quite a bit of mental storage space. So, yeah. Let's see. Ah, fine. Fair enough. Say what? So it wasn't specifically that. But yeah, how would I do that? Yep, exactly. Perfect way to just keep stuff in my memory if I could just rewatch it if I wanted to. But yeah, so far I don't actually rewatch my own streams. Because I mean, I was there. But maybe someday I'll have to do that just to remember what a game was like. Who knows? But yeah, for some reason it sounds a bit weird to watch my own streams. But either way. Still got the Rubik's Cube, which I don't know what I'd use that for. Also, good thing I picked all of those things up, because I do think I could have just forgotten about those. And that would have been inconvenient later on. Unless they're completely useless. So, how would I use the berries? I wasn't able to squeeze the berries. So... nope. Nope. What else could I do? Overthinking it. Fine. Nope. I mean, he would already smell like the berries because he has the berries. Fine. There. You rub the berries all over your body. Now you smell like a walking ammonia inhalant. Alright, that worked. Okay, creatures probably still about to follow me. And also, really, the berries smell like ammonia? That's probably a great experience for that creature. Feel something slimy clump down your leg and almost as suddenly spit you back out. You distinctly hear the sounds of aquatic gagging and retching. Evidently, you had a bad aftertaste from the berries. Right? Always wanted some ammonia berries. You've stepped into a deeper area of the swamp. You are forced to swim, okay? Currently, I'm actually swimming without typing out the command. You've gotten out of the deep spot. You're back on your soggy feet. Well, did not need that much of a description. Just imagining swamp water and shoes and then walking with those shoes makes me slightly uncomfortable. So, yeah, did not need that description, game. His shoes are never going to dry. At least not in this area. Alright. Made it past this part. But yeah, I think if I had tried the swamp earlier, I may have ended up doing the whole, well, figuring out how to solve that puzzle at some point. Just because creature that eats you, berries that smell bad, and swamp you have to get across. I mean, it's not that far off. And I think it was in one of the Walking Dead games that you cover yourself in zombie to get past the zombies. So, it didn't seem that far off. I'll overwrite this save, and there we go. Yep, I figured. You can't jump. You smoothly step off the edge of the fissure. Gravity has its way with you, and you are sucked into the depths of the fissure at very high rate speed. Right, needless to say, you hit the bottom and your moral remains are redimensioned to the point where life is no longer an option. Well, you never learn. Right. Thanks for playing. You've been very entertaining. Great. Worth it. You're in a lightly forested area. Not highly, but lightly forested. Alright. A large fissure nearby seems to lead straight down. Well, that's just great. Can I knock over this tree? This tree is dead. The bark must have fallen off years ago. It bears no foliage. That would have advanced the game in no way. Okay. No. What else could I do to knock over a tree? I don't think my dialect translator is going to work. Oh well. Or my keycard. Well, we'll see. Maybe there's going to be some way to knock it over. Yes, you see before you a tree. Great. Just what I needed. I'll check the other area again. You're at the east end of the swamp area. Forest extends to the east. Okay. Can I walk in any other direction? No. How about this way? No. Alright. I'm guessing this won't lead me anywhere else if I can even walk this way. Apparently I can't walk that way. How about walking in this direction? No. Alright. And stall, nope. Okay. Can I climb the tree? The tree is dead and seems to be free of the slick secretion some of the others generate. Okay. So, this tree is dead and seems to be free of the slick secretion some of the others generate. Why are the trees slick? I am slightly concerned. You begin to shimmy your way up the snag. Okay, fine. Great. I am up the tree. Crack. And it worked. And I skipped it. Whatever it was. Oof. And I don't know what it said. I'll just redo it. And I fell down. Whoopsies. Did not mean to do that. There. What did I accidentally skip? Crack. Oof. Dang it! I skipped it again. Hand off the enter key. Okay, so. Not touching the keyboard, because I keep accidentally skipping it. Crack. Yes. Fine, I'll press the enter key once. Oof. Holy log jams, Batman. You almost ate the big one. Okay, great. I am so glad I reloaded several times for that. Yes, I know. And I'm trapped. Darn it. Yikes. You've been snared. Suspended above the ground. You are unable to move freely. Great. Alright then. Swinging the rope while hanging upside down would only promote nausea. Fine. You're unable to climb the rope hanging like this. Yes, I know, I forgot to save. After a while, the cerebral fireworks begin. Capillaries begin to burst under the strain. You pass out. Once again, time passes. Okay. And then some more time passes. While unconscious, you have the strangest of dreams. You imagine that your name is Larry. You're wearing something known as a leisure suit, apparently made of 100% synthetic materials and proven to generate large amounts of static electricity. While prowling a locale known as the Land of the Lounge Lizards, you spend your time badgering women. You spend your time badgering women of the area to participate in bizarre mating rituals such as... Just then, consciousness begins to creep in. Your head begins to clear and you realize that you've been imprisoned. Your captor appears to be that large oaf sitting near the fire. Of course. Why wouldn't there be a large oaf sitting near a fire? But yes, I am aware I forgot to save. I remembered that right when I stepped on the snare. So, thanks for reminding me, but I had already noticed. The door is locked. Fine. Unlock the door. Don't have anything to do with that with. Was I supposed to save after stepping onto the snare? Like, was this supposed to happen? But yes, random Leisure Suit Larry reference for whatever reason. Don't get why, but... guessing I'm slightly stuck. Because I don't know how to unlock that door. I do have a dialect translator. I could try and talk to him. Okay. So, I'll save, I guess. Okay, so. The dialect translator is a small device. It is on. Okay. So it is already on. Fine. The hunter seems to ignore you. Okay. No. There. Still wrong keyword. You pull the puzzle out and give it a few spins. Instead of improving, it seems to be worse. Irritated, you stash it and go on with the adventure. Alright. Okay. Seems like that was the exact same message. You're in a well-hidden clearing. It is surrounded on 3 sides by large, smooth rock formations, with brush to the north. A cage is below one of the formations. You are currently in it. In the center, a campfire burns. One has to wonder about the purpose of a fire during a warm day such as this. A rope sits on one of the boulders. A large beast is nearby. Okay, so I guess he's going to cook him. Because if he's a hunter, and he uses snares to catch creatures, who he then puts in a cage that's next to a campfire, seems very likely that he's going to get eaten. Seems slightly inconvenient. I don't think he can use the Force because last time I checked he wasn't a Jedi. Or Force sensitive, I guess. Because you don't need to be a Jedi, but whatever. Alright. Do I throw the Rubik's Cube at him and hope he gets distracted for, like, several hours? I'll try. Why not? He'd soon figure out that it wasn't food, and you'd be in trouble. Okay. So I'm supposed to throw food at him? Okay. I'm going to regret this, right? Nothing happened yet. Alright. Still nothing. I'll try one more time. Given. I guess no creature is going to show up. Fine. It was worth a try. No. Okay. I was hoping the door might use a key card, but no such luck. Yes, Looney Tunes was a thing. Why are you asking? Was there a Looney Tunes reference that I missed? I'll see if I can not get caught this time. Don't know if it's going to work, but we'll find out. I'll just try and walk around the area where I got caught last time. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be a thing. Alright. I guess I have nothing to use in here. So... yeah. Great. And I'm back here. So, what could I do in here? I don't think that would be an option. And even then, I don't think that would do much to the campfire. I don't think he's staying nearly hydrated enough to put out a giant campfire, but maybe I'm wrong. So... keycard probably won't work. The whistle didn't work. The puzzle doesn't seem to do much. The translator's already on, and I don't think I currently need a jockstrap. But who knows? Cage is made of some very hard branches. Might as well be welded steel bars. Darn it. Okay. Nope. Guess there's nothing in the cage. He's still ignoring me. Okay. The door is locked. Okay. It's crude looking, but effective. the rust would prevent anything but the correct key from turning it. So it's a rusty lock. Which needs a key, which he doesn't have. Alright. So, didn't say anything about the lock being broken, just rusty. I already tried to whistle. Didn't do anything. Well, it happens, yes. Every now and then I try and use my brain to do stuff. Not always successfully, but I try my best. Yeah, I don't think it's reasonable to expect him to be able to reach that rope, which is outside the tiny cave that his cage is in, and it's on a boulder, which is some distance away. But I'll try again and see if I can reach it. Yes, some of these games do seem to do that. I don't know if this is a dead end. Okay. Yeah. For me, there's no real way of knowing at this point. I might just not have figured out how to get out of this. Well, I'm not loading autosaves. Missing an item. Well, that's a shame, because I don't know where to get that item. So I guess I'll have to reload an old save then. I don't even know which area I'm supposed to be in. So, gonna be tricky. Oh, it's something I already had. Oh. What could that be? I had the form. No, I can't talk to him. I've tried. Something I had. What did I have? I had berries. I had the form, which I exchanged for the whistle. I don't remember what else I had. I mean, obviously the stuff I currently have. I've already tried to look around the cage. There. Something I picked up. What did I pick up? Yes, the translator is on. I checked. But he doesn't want to talk to me. Okay, fine. Oh, I'll just restore then. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember any item. Alright, I'll just go back there then. I hope the creature won't eat me this time round. Glad it's not the berries. Do I have to go through the maze again? I hope not. I guess I'll find out soon enough. I'll try and backtrack. We'll see if it works. You might still be covered in enough berry juice for it to work. Or maybe the creature is just so upset with me for leaving a bad aftertaste that he's not even going to try again. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, I guess that's something. But I figured I'd just try and see if I can walk back. Okay, so I've still got the same items as before. Well, I hope I don't need new berries, but... I'm just hoping that he's already had enough of a bad experience to not try and eat me again. Okay. So, I still hear something that sounds like the hovercraft. Guessing that's... Like, did I have to reload after pressing the button in the hovercraft? Might have. This is the normal speed. But yeah. Let's see. The hovercraft has been reduced to mound twisted wreckage. Everything that was straight is bent. Everything that was bent is benter. There appear to be no salvageable parts. Do I keep walking over the pit every time? Well, I didn't get stuck again. I already searched the body, both of them. Body in the hovercraft didn't have anything. The body outside the hovercraft had the key card, which I do have in my inventory. See the item under the whistle. So yes. Already searched both of them, and as far as I know, the keycard is the only item I could get from them. Okay, so did I get something from these wonderful plants? Right? Nope, does not add anything to my inventory. So, apparently that's not it. No. Okay. I mean, who knows? Maybe I somehow get to keep some of the spores in my inventory. The thing under the tree is a mailbox. Already used it, because I had an order form in my inventory earlier, and it was for the whistle that I now have. So, yes, I've already used it. Bushes seem to be composed of leaves and small branches. Nothing interesting. Okay. ground looks like everywhere else, with the exception of some growths, which look like spores or pods. You need to be closer. Okay. You take possession of one of the spores, being careful not to mistakenly break it open. Okay. I mean, last time I checked, spores were pretty small, so taking one of them seems... well... seems a bit difficult. Well, I guess I can get him to be unconscious, or no, paralyzed, not unconscious. He didn't seem to lose consciousness that time. But he did with the hanging upside down. But you'd think since he probably wasn't able to breathe, he'd also lose consciousness because of this thing. I'll just assume that the spore pod thing is the thing I was missing. So, I'll save again here. Time to find out if I need more berries. I hope not. Okay, the creature has noticed me. Hope it doesn't eat me. Seems like it's gonna try. And it spits me back out. Alright, great. I survived. Apparently the berries do not wash off easily. Which, in this case, is rather nice. Later on, when he doesn't want to smell like ammonia anymore, it'll be a lot less nice, but for now, it's quite handy. But the creature did not learn from its mistake last time. Alright, time to get caught again. Alright. There, and where's that snare? This time I'll get snared up here. Why not? Yep. So, time to pass out at some point there. Alright. And add for Leisure Suit Larry. Alright. I am back here. So, upon impact with the ground, the spore opens and spews its dust into the air. The hunter falls to the ground paralyzed. Well, I'm saving now. Too late. Darn it. Fine. I'll redo it. Should have saved earlier then. Whoopsies. Guess I'm supposed to throw it somewhere else. Actually, I can just speed up the game. Whoa, that was way too fast. Can someone actually play that? What was that? That was insane. Alright, so fast speed. Honestly, what was that? That was insanely fast. I just figured I'd try and turn up the speed a bit, not make it so fast that I need superhuman reflexes. Because I don't have any of those. Alright. So, I'll just save here instead. Wait, am I stuck? Yeah, I was stuck. Alright. I got snared again. Great. That far though. Alright. That's still slightly insane. There. Alright. So, saving here again. Okay, great. Okay, so do I need to lure him to the cage first? Possibly. Question is, how do I lure him here? Hunter seems to ignore you. Alright. No, I'm not going to throw poop at him. Not resorting to that yet. Maybe later. But so far I'm not that desperate yet. No, I'm not going to insult anyone's parents. No, I'm not going to eat the spores either. So, how could I lure that guy over? Okay, so, wait, see object? Wait, okay, fine. So I guess that's look at something that's in the inventory. This is your athletic supporter. Without close inspection, you notice it to be well used. Great. Wait. Am I going to use it as a slingshot? Because I hope not. You mean not flinging poop at him yet? But yeah, it feels like I'm supposed to slingshot an explosive spore ball thing. Really? I'm supposed to do that later? Darn it. Fine. Still solving puzzles without even trying. Well, either way. Or fine, you meant the not insulting his parents. Fine. Yes, I know my camera is blocking part of the inventory. He has a jockstrap, which in this case is called Athletic Supporter. A whistle, and a keycard. And the other side you can read Spore, Dialect Translator, and Puzzle, which is a Rubik's Cube. So, I'll just explain what I know about each one of the items. So, got a jockstrap, probably future slingshot. He says it's well used, so it's probably the thing that made his locker smell funky, which is great to know. A whistle, which imitates the mating call of can't remember what creature. A key card, which I got off of one of the dead aliens that captured me in the ship that was covered in puke that he was supposed to clean, because he's a janitor, or used to be. The spore thing is something that explodes and paralyzes people. Dialect Translator is already on, and I don't know if I'm using it anytime soon. But I guess I was using it with the aliens earlier. And the puzzle is a Rubik's Cube. So, there. That's all the inventory items. It's already on, so I've already tried to talk to that guy and he didn't want to well, he didn't respond to anything I said. Oh, okay. This time he cares. The hunter stands and takes a long look in your direction. His face, though strange in its own right, bears an expression one might see on a freak show patron. He moves closer. Okay. Upon impact with the ground, the spore opens and spews its dust into the air. The hunter falls paralyzed. No, falls to the ground paralyzed. Alright, so got that. The hunter is lying on the ground, unable to move. It looks as though the spore proved quite effective in this instance. Okay. Search the large, not to mention uncleansed, body of the hunter. You find a key which might unlock the cage. Other than that, you find only a few assorted parasites clinging to him. Oof. Okay. You reach through the bars and take possession of the key. Slip the key into the lock and give it a turn. The lock snaps open. You open the cage door. Great. No, I'm not going to take the parasites. I don't think I want any of those. You grab the rope. Not sure if I'm supposed to do this, but I'll try it anyways. What a waste of perfectly good rope. In his state, he will not prove an impedance. Well, he's gonna wait up soon enough. I figured he might be angry at me for stealing his rope, or for escaping the cage. And he was probably planning on eating me, so... So yeah, I was going to try and throw him in the cage, but apparently that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I hope he's not going to wake up anytime soon. But I guess that's what the save is for. Nope. So many different directions that I can't walk in. Still nope. Did it kill him? Because I don't think it did. I don't have a branch. I don't know where to get a branch, so I don't think it's going to happen. And if so, what would I do with it? Would I try and light the cage on fire? No, I'm not going to put my name in the goblet of fire. Yeah, what would burning the bush accomplish? Because I think I'd just start a forest fire in the forest I'm currently in, which maybe not the best plan, but I don't know. Yeah, true, I guess, but so far I haven't really found a way to get past any of those. I'm not sure I am supposed to find a way. So far those were just the areas I'm not supposed to go. No, I'm not going to do that either. And I'm not going to pee on the fire. Why would I do that? For some reason, with several of these games, you guys seem very focused on... Alright then. I guess I'm dead. Drats! Vohaul's troops have tracked you down and passed sentence for your escape. Tough luck. Way to go! Alright, so I've already seen this specific message. It's great. Well, I don't mind suggestions, but they're all very pee and poop based. So that's what I was talking about. I'm not going to fling around excretions at everyone and everything, but... not sure they found me because of the fire. Good question. I don't know. And I don't know how I'd find out what kinds of things are in the game without anyone knowing. Well, you can try and prove me wrong, I guess. Nope. Okay, so I can't walk anywhere near that part. But maybe I'm supposed to just not go in that direction. I mean, yeah, I guess. I could try and do that. But I'm not sure that's going to work that well. Did I fall off? Way to go, Pathfinder, as you plunge towards the base of the cliff. Mummy escapes your lips. Right? Another senseless tragedy. You can help prevent this. But yes, for lobotomies, for adventure game designers. Alright. So, we've already had that great death message today. Yes, exactly. That's my technique. Make sure they can't kill you by dying before they can kill you. It's the best technique ever. Pro skills. The enemies can't kill you if you accidentally kill yourself first. Speaking of which, I just fell off a cliff. I was trying to aim for that log, but did not work, as you might have noticed. Alright. Back here again. Hopefully not going to fall off again. There. Can't just walk on it. But I made it past that. I'm perfectly fine. Okay, so nothing has changed here. Maybe I'm actually not supposed to be on that side after all. And I just fall off there. Wait. Maybe I'm supposed to climb down here with the rope. There. There. You head over the edge and down the rope. Great! Oh. Swing rope. Not swim and swing. You need to be further down the rope. Okay. Fine. That was too low. looks like that stump wasn't a good thing to tie the rope to. Yep. Guess that wasn't it. So... guess not. True, I can try and do the tree instead, but the tree seems too far away. I have to decide between the stump and the log. Yeah, exactly. So, need to tie it to the log, not the tree or the stump. Really? Oh, while climbing, I guess. Fine. And I fell off. Darn it. Being less than careful, you lose your balance and slide off the log. Gravity has its way with you, and you are sucked into the depths of the fissure at a very high rate of speed. Needless to say, you hit the bottom, and yeah. I'm dead. Again. There. There. Alright. I did it. There. Alright. I hope the log is going to work better than the tree stump. Okay. I have 6 to let go of the rope. That's going to probably be time sensitive. I mean, I've saved, so I'll do it. There. He who hesitates is lost. You gave that guy one chance too many, and he seized the opportunity. Not to mention you. You're consumed in 2 quick bites. Alright. That was fun. There. Got it. Why though? Why would I do that? Okay. I'll check out here again. So... you're in a sheer-sided gorge, standing on a small ledge. There's a mammoth member of the local fauna to the right. Looks to be in constant need of nourishment. Hence the look being cast at you. Right? Alright then. Thanks so far. I don't know what this place is about. You hear the sound of many small scratchy footsteps moving towards you. Ow. Gnash. Growl. Crunch. Snap. You've just been felled by a killer cave beaver. You now know the meaning of excruciating when used in reference to level of pain. Great. So, found a cave beaver. Well, so far it's going okay, but for some reason I'm getting eaten by a beaver. Well, not specifically eaten, but the beaver doesn't seem to like me. I don't know if there's a way around the beaver. Alright, well, can't wait for the Sierra logic to come up, I guess. Who knows, maybe I'll figure it out. Also, maybe not. Okay. 10 saves ago. Great. Well, that's lovely. Well, that's a while ago. I don't know where that would be. Great. Okay. Before the rope. Alright. Well, this is before the rope. Like, way before the rope. Might be near the campfire, I guess? Which would be here. In the swamp. Okay. Oh, I have no clue where it would be in the swamp. Well, either way, I'll try and find it next time. Seems like it might be a bit tricky, but at least now I know that I'm looking for something like that, I guess. Yeah. I'll try my best and find it next time. So, I'll be streaming again on Saturday and Sunday. So, we'll see if I can find my lighting source then. And yes, like, some amount of hinting in chat is perfectly fine. I'm not completely anti-backseat gaming, but I'm not going to just look up a walkthrough either. So I'm trying to figure stuff out myself, but I'm not here to like get stuck in game for 50 hours either. So it's kind of a middle road thing. So yes. That's one of my bot commands. Not one I use, but it is out there. Yeah, I personally don't have to use it because I can actually check my uptime. Yeah. I figured that you can get stuck for quite a while in these games. But personally, I try not to spend several years of my life being stuck in one of them. Yes, exactly. So, if I'm basically missing the elephant in the room, or if the puzzle is just objectively dumb, then I don't mind hints at all. So, there's my stance on that sort of thing. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you guys this weekend. Bye!